Welcome everyone to Daily FX Market Recap Technical Analysis. I'm your host Andrew Spanton. Oh my goodness, what a day, and what a day after the close. Can you say meltdown? Can you say meltdown in the carry trade? Oh my goodness, this sterling yen is melting down in chunks right now as we speak. Sterling yen is trading at 187.50. I gotta tell you, if this isn't a setup, this is just incredible. What we're seeing right now is a meltdown of biblical proportions. Oh my goodness. I got the pound Aussie right now trade here. We did have that trade recommendation off my premium service. Those of you that don't know about my premium service, you can email me at info@globalfxradio.com to find out more about that. But look at the euro dollar trade right now. We're looking at the 15-minute chart here. We see that this euro dollar just melted down over almost 100 pips after the close at 5 o'clock. Truly dramatic change. Now, were we bearish on this? After Jean-Claude Trichet came out today, I have to tell you again, I was very negative on the euro. I thought his press conference today was absolutely abysmal. He was downtrodden. His demeanor was terrible. I've been listening to this guy for years. And I don't think I recall him being so negative on the economic prospects of the euro. So just as a side note, I am negative on the euro across the board. I think the euro is going down against the Canadian, against the yen. Well, the yen, it's already melted down. I don't know how much more it's going against the yen. It's going down against the sterling dollar. We're going to see that. Euro sterling looks like death to me. It looks terrible. Euro Canada, Euro Swiss. Look at the Euro Swiss today. What a move. So the euro, after that press conference today, was just disaster. And I think that continues, that trend continues. But turning to what's more important, what most of you trade, the euro-dollar pair. Look at the euro-dollar pair again. Listen, I saw the hammer. We called the bullishness. It looked good. And we were doing pretty good with that trade, actually. And some of us made pretty good money, and we took our trades. Obviously, we looked to buy the pullbacks, and that wasn't a good idea. But certainly... the dollar index taking out the highs. The euro, no soup for you. No hammer. And again, that was certainly, hey, listen, I make 100 trade calls. I'm not going to be right 100% of the time. And certainly hammers and shooting stars are great. But macroeconomics comes into play. And when Trichet laid down the disaster press conference, that certainly changed the bias. So very important for you to understand that. But getting to the chart, which is more important right now, the euro dollar with non-farm payroll coming out tomorrow out of the U.S. and it's not going to be good. At some point, I would imagine the euro dollar is going to have some sort of a bounce into non-farm payroll. Right now, it's 5:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, September the 4th, 2008. We're probably going to go lower, but at some point, we're going to bounce into it. I think by the end of the day, the euro is probably going to be, the euro dollar pair is probably going to be lower. But, it's going to be the kind of event where sell on the news, meaning good, maybe a bad number, the dollar sells off a little bit and then collapses. The euro dollar collapses as a lot of people try to buy it and they try and pick bottoms, or they try and think, oh, bad non-farm payroll, euro dollar's got to go up. Well, it's possible, and maybe we're seeing the signs. Maybe we're seeing the first, maybe we're going to get the monster hammer, and that's possible. But it looks too easy because, again, everyone's looking for a bad non-farm payroll report out of the U.S. tomorrow, and everyone's looking for a weak number, and a lot of people trying to pick the bottoms. Maybe they're going to be right. Maybe we're going to have the biggest reversal we've seen in months. But for right now, dollar strength, stock market is weak, gold, oil, bond yields all selling off, and that is dollar positive, and yen negative, yen positive as well. The yen is rallying as well as the dollar significantly. That's what we're seeing right now. So I got to get you through the charts because I just spoke about this for 4 minutes. But look at the hourly chart, daily. Hourly chart of the euro-dollar pair looks terrible. Again, looks like it's going to continue to melt down. Looking at the daily chart, I got to breeze through this. I only got another 6 minutes to go. I do see I have a channel line on this euro-dollar now. And again, we didn't hold the channel line. My whole 143.50 was breached, and now it looks like disaster, economic Armageddon for the U.S. dollar, for the U.S. economy, but it doesn't make a difference. Right now, the U.S. dollar is rallying. Now the support I see is 135. 135. The other channel line I had has now been breached. So I don't have any other channel line that I can see until 135. So it looks like the euro could actually go to 135 in this whole move down, which would be incredible. But again, if you look at the long-term chart, it certainly is not out of the ordinary from a stance of, given where we were 85 to the dollar back in 1999, this is all within the longer-term time frame. Looking at dollar yen is busted. Look at this dollar yen on the daily chart. We see here, we have now broken this entire uptrend channel line. Dollar yen looks like death. The carry trade is collapsing. Sterling yen after 5 o'clock is down 200 pips. Holy crap. Wow. Euro yen also melting down. So big carry trade meltdown. I've seen this before though, and I got to tell you, I could see a big reversal, massive reversal tonight in Asia. This kind of move at 5 o'clock, it's very illiquid, very easy to push the market around. So any buyers come in, and this could be very interesting for a reversal standpoint. This should be it. Where it happens, I have no idea. We'll look at the charts in a little bit. I only have 4 minutes, but dollar yen looks like it's rolling over, looks terrible. Dollar yen bias is to the downside. Sterling dollar, daily chart, making new lows. I don't see any support in sterling dollar. Oh my goodness, this sterling yen is just collapsing. It's collapsing. Sterling dollar, I don't see any support until this level here now. 75. Certainly that was back in 2006. That was back in what, May 2006. We're looking at 174, 175, 174.90, where sterling dollar looks like it's going to go. Listen, momentum is ruling the foreign exchange market right now. And listen, I was dead wrong in my analysis, but you know what? Charts don't lie. And once Trichet came out with those comments, this sterling dollar again looks horrible. Hourly chart, it doesn't even look like anything right now. I mean, look at this. Hourly chart is boom, bang, gone. I could draw you a channel line, not that channel line. And it looks like right there, we draw that channel line right there. It looks a little bit better. We got to get it better. And it looks to me like, again, 175 is in the cards for sterling dollar tonight. Absolutely. But with non-farm payroll looming, I got to tell you, the dollar's got to have some sort of a sell-off into this number. It's got to. Euro sterling, I love this chart. I think it's a monster sell-off. I think sterling yen, even though this hourly chart looks like a monster hammer, I look to sell this euro sterling. Sorry, I'm all excited. The market's moving and I'm trying to do my show. And trade at the same time is impossible. But look at euro sterling. I see any sort of a bounce to 81.10, 81.20 as a great spot to get short. This sterling with Jean-Claude Trichet, with what he said, look at the daily chart on this chart. This is a monster reversal. Outside day, took out previous day high, took out previous day low. This euro sterling looks like a great short. The hourly chart looks like a hammer. Yes, any rallies, I'm looking to short this thing. 81.10, 81.20. It's over for the euro across the board. I got a minute and a half left. All right, so euro yen, insane. Look at this euro yen. I cannot believe it's down 2,000 pips in a month. In a month, it is taking out the March lows. Do you understand how significant this is that euro yen is taking out the March lows? Incredible. But I do think that this is going to be a very interesting chart. It's going to keep going lower. But I got to tell you, for a reversal, watch for the hourly hammer. You get a hammer on the hourly, I think we'll have a very nice bounce of this euro yen. This is an incredible move from 5 o'clock. In the last 30 minutes, we're down almost 200 pips. Incredible. I don't think I've seen this move in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen a 200 pip move in a half an hour on euro yen. But again, I do think it's going to bottom. To sell it down here, I think you're insane. I think stay away from it. Look for your spot. Look for your hammer. And then maybe you're going to get something. But wait first. Listen, you always want to have multiple reasons for a trade. All right? Many people trade on price. I think that's the wrong thing to trade on. Have reasons for your trade. If you have multiple reasons for a trade, then put it on. Hourly chart in sterling yen still looks like death. Still looks like it's going lower. 187. I cannot believe it's 187.13. Starting to reverse a little bit right now. It could. This. I've seen this before. Before Asia, when they melt things down like this, there could be a massive reversal in this trade tonight. Andrew Spantic, Global FX Radio, Forex, Daily FX. Have a good night. Good luck to you.